Cancer. Hey, how's it going? KG's TLC. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you. I hope you're having a good April. I hope life has been treating you well, despite everything that's been going on in the world. I'm going to be giving you just a general reading to see what's going on. It's been a while since I've made any videos, so just blessing the cards for a moment with some black sage. I love the smell of this stuff. So good. Do you like my Lucky Charm, dude? Isn't he the best? I got him for my birthday, this year. Anyway. Oh, wait. No, wrong deck. My bad. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a return, welcome back. Sorry that it's been so long since I've created any videos. I've been in training, shaman training. And I'm taking an astrology course very soon too, so that should be exciting. I've been studying astrology for a long time, but this is just gonna, enhance my knowledge a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Crystal Oracle deck. Whoa, that was quick. Turquoise. There's a few signs I've gotten that card. Tumblestone. Oh, a healer. A fellow healer. Nice to meet you. Anything else? Cancer. Okay, I'm getting a big fat no. Okay. So turquoise. So you have turquoise. And you have tumbled stone. So sometimes I need to refer back to the book. I use a lot of decks, as you can see. All right. You know what? I'm glad I got the book out because they put this so well. Anyway, turquoise. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. A situation that is causing you concern can easily be resolved by simply expressing how you truly feel. You will not hurt or upset anyone by speaking your truth. In fact, speaking your truth has the opposite effect to what you think. By communicating your feelings and preferences clearly and honestly, all concern will be relieved. At present, others are rather confused because they sense that all is not the way you are purporting it to be. This magical turquoise crystal will help you ease any fear you have regarding clear and true communication with either yourself or others. Beautiful. So speaking your truth. And the fact that you got the tumblestone, this means that you are a natural born healer. You're capable of healing yourself. So maybe you've been tapping into those gifts recently and you've been kind of afraid to express them. Or you've come to a newfound understanding about what it means to be a healer. Is what I'm getting from that. Okay. I'm going to use the archetype deck now for Cancer. Speaking your truth. That's usually not that difficult for you guys, I gotta say. So you've been holding back? It must be very dear to your heart, whatever it is. But if there's anybody that knows how to speak from their heart, it's definitely a Cancer. So my advice would be just to tap into your heart and then talk. You can never go wrong with that. Because there's no state of blame, you know. Whoa, that was quick. Well, you got the flame. Cancer. What else we got? Kairos. The vow. You made a promise that you can't keep anymore? Hey, don't judge the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, man. Just give me a moment. Whoa, okay. All right. Oh, the seed. Vow. Aletheia. The threshold. And the mother. Wow, the very first card of the deck ends up being the very last one that you get. So you're gaining a soul spark right now. Okay, I'll show you the cards. We have the flame. We have Kairos. We have the seed. The vow. Aletheia. The threshold. And last but not least, the mother. The flame has to do with the soul spark, going deep inside of yourself to find it. Usually people that are shamans, mystics, healers get this card, and you have the healer card, so definitely falls into line. Okay, so just gonna put those there. Tapping into that inner emperor, inner empress. I'm getting a sense of empowerment, enlightenment. It's like you're coming to a new plateau when it comes to understanding your gifts, whether you're just waking up or you're coming to a new level of ascension. This is confirming that whatever you're feeling is very true and very real. Now, Kairos, this has to do with time, but not in the relative sense that we measure it by. Kairos is about tapping into the realm where time doesn't exist, where memories and events in time are all happening all at once. It's also about slowing down time. '76. Truth and openness brings healing through creativity and honest emotional self-expression. Interesting. So you're gaining a new insight. And then we have the seed. This is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm getting the sense that this seed was planted a while ago. Whatever this reigniting of your flame and spark, whenever that happened, it may have felt like it happened recently, but that seed was planted, I'm getting 2 years ago. Then you have the vow. I'm going to actually read from the book for this one, because there's a lot at play with that card. And I feel it's very important. Who else got that card? Virgo. The vow. When the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have immense power. There is a reason the great mythic stories of our past often include the recitation of oaths and the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of union. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the eternal and unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. This card calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living by, consciously or unconsciously, and either recommit to it or create a ritual that signifies its closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promises. Anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of ceremony and ritual. That means time stands still and anything is possible. Time stands still. The seed was planted, and the truth shall set you free. Aletheia is all about the truth. When you hear someone speak the truth to you, you know it, you feel it, it resonates deep within you, even if it hurts, right? Usually if it hurts, that means that there's been a state of denial. So when you hear the truth, you get this overwhelming feeling just to weep. Tears of healing, right? Aletheia is that type of energy, right? It's the releasing ourselves of the bonds that hold us back. So the feeling I'm getting here is you're coming to some very, very deep realizations about what your life purpose is. You could be possibly getting flashbacks of past lives, karmic patterns from past lives that haven't been broken yet, promises that were made even previous lifetimes. It doesn't have to be this one, you know. And seeing the truth for what it is. It's like third eye energy, Michael, you know, the truth shall set you free. Sometimes life stings. And as the old saying goes, promises are meant to be broken. All right, and then we have the threshold. So you're standing on the precipice. What's that all about? I'm going to read, because there it is. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one, however. You have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step forward, the future that calls you. In Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Hecate, Janus, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, and Menshin, Menshin are also watching over you. Those ring a bell? Maybe you have a soft spot for elephants. If you've never really looked them up, I would. Just Google animal totem elephant. And there's a lot of great websites that explain it. Crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstances far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back. Yeah, and I'm really getting that feeling that the more and more I'm putting this story together is you've known about this for a while. You've just been afraid to take that leap, right? And it's like time is standing still for you. And the message I'm getting is you have time. You didn't miss an opportunity. When something is predestined, especially when it comes to our life purpose and our life work, and you're sitting there standing on the precipice of it, the universe isn't going to just throw you to the wolves, man. The universe doesn't work against us. The universe works for us. So time is standing still. But I urge you to not wait too long. Not because of missing an opportunity, but simply because there's a lot of people that could use your help. You're important. Your gifts are very unique. Everybody's gifts are very unique and for a specific purpose on this earth, in this universe. And it's arrogant for us to think that we're not important enough. It really is. If I, rustle some tail feathers there, I apologize. But actually, no, I don't apologize because it's the truth. And I know you guys respect that. So what is this vow about? I'm really curious. I'd really like to know. What is it that you're hanging over your own head that no one else is hanging over your head? Because you have the turquoise card too, which means that if you just come out with it, and be honest with whoever it is that you need to talk to, chances are they would understand and be on the same page and they'd be happy for you. You have no negative cards here. Speak your truth. You guys are the best at that. I have a few Cancerian friends and I love every single one of them because they don't pussyfoot around nothing. I call them the catalysts. You want someone to nail something home to someone, get a Cancer. Okay. Anyway, then you have the Mother. The very first card of the entire deck. A few people have gotten this card this week. There's a lot of, okay, so with the planetary alignments that are going on right now, I can't remember the specifics. I just remember the little details that are important for me. Anyway, the divine masculines are going to be experiencing a purging of such in regards to the maternal figures. They're going to be feeling triggered at times. It's an opportunity for them to move past these blocks so that they can become whole people and follow their life purpose, right? The whole reason of the universe doing that is to help clear out all that old wreckage, and shit that doesn't belong to you anymore. And really tapping into the mother, the nurturer, the lover. It's also about taking a really good look at where we hold ourselves back, where the divine feminine inside of us all is holding us back, because the mother is a nurturer, but as much as she nurtures, she also wants to protect, right? I'll read. Okay. We begin our archetypal story with the mother's love. Through her sensual, fertile, and life-giving energy, all creation takes form. Regardless of our birth story, each of our hearts beat for the first time in the warm womb of the mother, where she offered resources from her body for the building of our own. Yet her tale is not so simple, as the mother, especially on the earthly plane, contains both light and dark aspects of the feminine. With the best of intentions, the mother wraps her loving arms around her creations and begins to grip what she meant to set free. The mother both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives, yet clings. She creates, yet restricts. Amid this complex energy, the mother holds the key to the eternal challenge of love. To connect, not attach, right? Fear attaches. Love connects. See a different, okay. Anyway, it's like, yeah, KG, okay. Anyway, so for divine feminines, this is all about tapping into that maternal energy that we all have within us and understanding the difference between when we're acting out of love and when we're acting out of fear. When the people we love, if we're hindering them or nurturing them, if we're being a crutch or a support, if, all those aspects. And cancers are very, very nurturing creatures. Like, you guys are awesome. You know how to make someone feel loved. So masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. You guys all have a very nurturing quality to you. So I'm also picking up on another message. Divine feminines. There could be some things going on in regards to your mother where a promise was made that cannot be kept due to this new insight and understanding of what your life path really is. You're coming to a new truth and a new realization. The seed was planted a while ago and you did not understand. So if that is the case, please do not hold it against yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't feel like an asshole because you're not. When it comes to spiritual enlightenment and remembering our divine rights and our true life purpose, it's a roller coaster ride. There's nothing easy about it. So be gentle with yourself, okay? If you already are, good. If you're not being gentle with yourself, well, maybe a bit of a timeout is important. It's at the bottom of the deck. Oh. Yeah, the threshold, you're right there, man. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. The dead end. It's at the top. The river. If you haven't seen or heard the song The Humbling River by Pussifer, Maynard James Keenan, much love. It explains this card very well. The Humbling River. If you're a fan of Tool or APC, I know he's got like 2 other bands going now. It's retarded. Does he ever sleep? I think he's an elf. I really do. Okay, so the dead end. I'll read this and then I'm going to give you some closing cards and then we'll end the reading for today. I will be posting some shorter videos of love readings. But if you have any requests, please feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you really enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my video. Hit that like button. I appreciate the love. Oh, look at that. I opened the book right up to the card. Okay. The closed door. The final chapter. The impasse. Contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. Makes me think of the Val card again. It is thick, dense, uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls. With every bramble, thorn, and stone, it simply states, no more, child. You have reached the last page of this chapter. It is natural to resist its very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. If you are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. You know, and the other thing I'm thinking of in regards to the mother is rebirth. Reflect on dead ends in your past that led to unimaginable wonders. The moment you accept the ending, a feeling of grace will arise. Doors begin to open both inside you and in the world. Note that in most stories and movies, the moment the protagonist reaches the dead end, something riveting happens. You are the protagonist. Ooh, did I not just say catalyst? I called it. I totally called it. Okay. I love you guys. Oh, it's exciting. You should be excited. You're discovering your gifts, man. It's awesome. You're a healer. Okay. How am I being guided to? All right, this is, I have a couple of brand new decks. This one's called Path of the Soul. Beautiful deck. You're probably going to look at it and be like, KG, I don't even understand that deck. It looks cool. I don't know what it is. I will explain. Since you're on this healer, mystic, shaman, poet, light worker, light warrior journey, these cards will definitely fall into place very well. So what do we have for Cancer? Okay, I'm doing as I'm told. I'm just rolling with it, freestyling. I kind of like those kind of readings, so. I'm also using my Return of Spirit deck. Cancer, please. Cancer. Manifest. One more, please. One more card, please. For Cancer. What, KG? What? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Dudes. Okay. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck. Birthing. Immunity. Sorry about the glare. That help a little bit. It's glossy. Okay. Well, we're already at 30 minutes. How does that happen? Okay. So first, we have number 43. So for sacred geometry, numerology, 4 is about stability and process. 3 is about emotional honesty and expression. So not skipping steps in regards to your emotional healing, your past heartbreaks, and being honest with yourself about where you're at on an emotional level before you take the next step forward. Otherwise, it creates a 7 number, which is a karmic number. So depending on which way you decide to go, it either continues a karmic cycle over and over again, or it stops it and you start a new chapter. 43. Universal connection. The guidance you are now receiving is truly universal. Take time daily to connect with your guides and angels. They wish to connect with you as much as you wish to connect with them. They are working very closely. Sorry, my screen just did something funky. Okay. This is a great story that you are writing. It is your personal story, and it is unique to you and only you. What was I saying? Write poetry. I knew it. I heard that in my head earlier. Write poetry to express the emotions you are feeling. Write down your dreams and synchronistic events that occur. This card calls for putting your connection and experience with spirit into writing. So write. And you had the vibration card. The vibration card. So this is all about shifting your frequency, your energy, but it's also about expression, right? Vocal, throat chakra. I don't need to say anymore. Number 24. Cooperation and balance bring stability and process with healing and recovery. Moving on to calmer waters. All that beautiful jazz. Very nice. And then we have 39. Pretty funky. Channeling guide is what it's called. You have a strong ability to communicate the messages and teachings of divine beings. I hope one of my Cancer friends is hearing this right now. You know who you are. Okay. Whether you are aware of it or not, you are receiving guidance and messages from those of others' dimensions of existence. That's the thing. One of your gifts is having the ability to share these higher teachings with others. Sometimes you simply speak the words that are needed without even knowing the effect or power of what you have said, such as the way of a Cancer. I'm telling you, you guys, catalysts. Okay. The channeling guide asks that you work on fine-tuning this gift. So maybe use a little bit more tact. I think you guys are great just the way you are. So meditate, listen, and follow the guidance you receive. So yeah, I'm no divine being. Well, we all are divine beings, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay. We're not up there. So I'm surprised the voice card didn't come out. So we have manifest, sexuality, and celestial. Manifest. So what this card is talking about is that you literally have the power to manifest anything you choose. It literally is one of those times where it's as you think, so shall it be. So if you have been overly worried about speaking your truth, whatever it may be, and breaking this so-called vow that you had made to pursue this new life that you've discovered, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. The only trick is to believe it. You need to believe that for yourself. Nobody else can convince you of that. But it's a matter of getting out of your head and into here. Our heads, this thing, will convince us to not do something. It'll give us every single reason not to do it. Do it now. Sexuality. This is a beautiful card. So this has been coming out for a lot of divine feminines. And the mother card came out for you. So what this has to do is like finding for divine feminines, it has to do with really empowering yourself through your sexuality and your sensuality, right? And I don't mean dominating. No, I'm not going there. Because our sexual energy is our creative energy, sacral, root chakra. And that's where all our power comes from. That's Kundalini energy. So when we learn to really harness that energy that we have instead of just freely giving it away whenever someone asks, or they don't even need to ask half the time, right? We're just giving it. This card is calling us to honor that energy more. I'll read it to you because I feel the need. Your sexuality is just as important as any other aspect of your being. It's so important, in fact, that not one but two chakras manage and maintain your sexual energy. Loving sexual contact is vital for your emotional, physical, and energetic well-being. It can be one of the greatest pleasures and joys of being incarnated in a human body. I totally agree. You are being asked to look at your desires, beliefs, or wounds around your sexual needs. If you are feeling inadequate, unwanted, or unattractive, then it is time to begin a regimen of self-love. It is time to restore any low self-worth and negative programming you have about your physical body. We are often much harder on ourselves than our partner would ever be. Your negative thoughts or self-image could be holding you back from experiencing the deeper emotional aspects of intimate love. This card can also be indicative of neglecting your intimate and sexual connection with your partner. Perhaps this is the opportunity to resurrect the feelings of desire and sexual attraction that you once shared. It could also be letting you know that it is important to make your intimate life a priority. Feeling sexual and playful is invigorating, no matter your age. So put on your sexy and wear it proudly. Damn right. Have fun with it and enjoy it. Flirt a little. Smile at someone you're attracted to. Dress up in something that makes you feel attractive. I did. I even did my hair today. I know it looks like a mess, but wait, redhead. Yeah. It does what it wants. Put your energy out there. Enjoy the gift of innocent sexual playfulness. Sexual energy is a powerful expression of our creative force. You may find that by allowing your sexual energy to flow, your creative energy will too. By embracing every aspect of being human, we discover the truth of our own divinity. I like it. I like it. Okay. It should not surprise me at all that you got this card. Celestial. Just had to hold it there for a second. So you already know that your spirit guides, divine celestial beings, all that jazz have been connecting to you. You've been feeling it, and you've been hearing it. You've been getting dreams, all of these things. Trust your gnosis. Okay? And if you don't know what that means, Google it. Look it up. Gnosis. Gnosis. Okay? Trust your gnosis. Your heart never lies. To thine own self be true. Let them guide you. All right? Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope this was helpful. That was a great reading. All right. I hope you guys have a great, great week. And I will talk to you very soon. Okay. Thanks for all the love and support. I hope to see you again. And please, please feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Okay.